Before anyone buys your product, before anyone supports your vision, before anyone believes in your dream, you have to. Because if you don't believe in what you're building, why should anyone else? And this is a principle that I've followed since starting my brand. I've learned a lot of things while building L'Atelier Santé, but one thing I learned especially is that people are not just buying clothes. They're buying into the person behind them. They're buying the conviction, the belief you have, the confidence that your brand is going to go somewhere. If you sound unsure, if you constantly second guess yourself, people feel that. Confidence is really contagious, and so is doubt, unfortunately. Already from doing a few shows and selling things in person, I felt that when I really tell people my story and help them understand my brand, they're far more likely to purchase something. And that's not because I'm upselling them, it's because they appreciate and understand my vision and they care. Being able to connect with someone on a human level through buying a piece of clothes like a hat, sunglasses, hoodie is meaningful. And as a consumer, you understand that too. So why would you not try to create that as a core of your brand? And of course, nobody's going to see your vision at first. That's easy to say. One of the hardest parts about building anything is that in the beginning, nobody else sees what you see. To everyone else, it's just an idea. For me, it's just a hoodie, a logo, and a pretend business. But to you, you can already picture what it's going to become. That's why belief matters so much. Because before everyone sees the vision, you have to carry it yourself and fulfill it. If you don't know where you're supposed to be going, or if you don't know what direction you're trying to go, how will anyone else believe you? And don't wait for validation. I think a lot of people are waiting for this permission. I don't know who it's supposed to come from, but they're waiting for someone to tell them it's a good idea for their first sale, or first 1,000 followers, or first big opportunity. They're waiting for some milestone to help prove to them that this is the right thing to do. But if your confidence depends on outside validation, it disappears the moment that validation does. Real confidence comes from knowing why you started, not from how many people clap for you. It's for how you want to fulfill your vision. So you have to bet on yourself. When I decided to take my brand seriously, I realized something. Nobody was going to care more about my dream than I did. Nobody was going to wake up every day thinking about how to make it succeed. That's my responsibility. If I want people to invest their time, money, or attention into what I'm building, I have to be willing to invest in it myself first. Not because I know exactly how everything will turn out, but because I'm capable of figuring it out. And I want to see how it goes. And I want to believe, and I know it will work. And belief, it creates action. Believing in yourself doesn't mean thinking you'll never fail. It means trusting yourself enough to keep going when things aren't working your way. Belief, it leads to your actions, and actions lead to experience, and your experience builds confidence. And confidence makes the next step a lot easier. That's how momentum's created. When you keep doing these little steps, it keeps adding up through all these ways. And that's how you continue your brand. Believing. The truth is, most people won't believe in your vision at the beginning. You might not even know why you started. You might question yourself a bunch of times, and that's okay. They're not supposed to, but you have to. It's your job to believe first. Keep building, showing up, keep proving to yourself that your dream is worth chasing. Because one day, that belief that everyone else has in you will simply be a reflection of the belief you had in yourself from the very beginning, once you get to where you want to be. And that's what I'm proving here on my channel. I'm proving L'Atelier Santé will be that brand that I want it to be. So if you want to see how I do it, keep following, subscribe. I'm dropping videos like this every single week.